Discover the delicious and nutritious power of kale, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. This superfood not only tastes amazing in a variety of dishes, but it also supports your overall health. From smoothies to salads, learn why kale is a must-have in your diet. For the ingredients, I have a few seasonings that I will have listed below in the description box, just a few dehydrated vegetables and a little spice. Now I have some butter. This is plant-based butter, but this is optional. Now I also have some diced yellow onion that I will be using for this particular recipe, as well as some fresh minced garlic. And of course, we can't forget about the main ingredient of this video, the star of the show, which is some fresh kale. You can get this kale already pre-cleaned, pre-chopped, and all that good stuff for you, but I prefer to get it like this. It's a little bit cheaper and you can get more for what you pay for, basically. So as you can see, I'm just pulling it, start from the bottom, going all the way to the top. This is just an easier way to get the leaves off, and then after that, I will be giving it a rough chop. I prefer mine pretty much chopped up. I don't want huge pieces, just a personal preference. Now, kale is packed with essential vitamins and minerals like vitamins A, C, K, and also B6. They're also packed with calcium, potassium, and magnesium, which supports the overall health and bodily functions. Now, what I truly love about kale and why I love to consume it as well is not just the flavor and the crunch and how flavorful and just so good it is, but also the fiber content in kale aids digestion, and it promotes a feeling of fullness and helps regulate blood sugar levels, which can be beneficial for weight loss, of course. So now I am just washing my kale. I'm giving that a very good rinse with some water and a little bit of distilled vinegar. This just helps ensure any bacteria or leftover debris that's on the vegetables can completely come off with this rinse. I soak it for about 3 to 4 minutes, let that really soak, and I rinse it about 3 to 4 times before straining it of all the fluid that came from the rinse. So now I'm going to go ahead and prepare to cook my kale. This is the easiest part. It's so quick and easy. On medium heat, I'm actually melting my butter, and then I'm going to saute my onions until they're slightly caramelized and they have a little bit of that browning color on it. This enhances the flavor of the kale so much. That's why I truly love adding onions and garlic to everything I make. I can't help it. I'm obsessed with it. But like I said, it adds so much flavor, as well as when you're cooking healthier dishes. This is definitely a go-to, using things that enhances the flavor. So I am adding a little bit of that chicken bouillon. This is optional, but this is personally what I wanted to try, and I love it. Because I will be adding a touch of water to this dish, it is optional, but I prefer to add water. because I want mine to still have a crunch to it, but also be slightly softened as it's cooking. So to deglaze my pan after about 3 to 4 minutes, I added water, and I'm adding in those seasonings I showed you all earlier. Like I said, these are basically dehydrated seasonings. You have some garlic, onion powder, smoked paprika, a little bit of that spicy chipotle seasoning, which basically has red chili flakes, dehydrated vegetables, and it's a healthy low sodium seasoning, and I'm using no salt seasonings as well. So after about 2 minutes, I let that sit on medium-low heat. I added my kale, and I'm going to turn my heat back to about medium, just a medium heat. I'm going to add all my kale in. I'm not going to worry about mixing the kale. Once I have all my kale in there, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on top and let that soften up and, just steep down, so it's easier for us to mix it into that fresh garlic and that seasoning mix we created. Another reason why kale is beneficial to consume is kale is low in calories but high in water content, making it an excellent food for those looking to lose weight without feeling deprived. So of course this green is filled with water. As you can see, I added a little bit of water. I like all my vegetables to have some type of juice to it, especially if I'm meal prepping it. That's just something that I personally like to do. And I went ahead and let that steam for about 2 minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead and mix that very well. I want to incorporate the kale into that seasoning base to give it a lot more flavor as it's cooking. I think that's the best thing to do so it can really consume all those flavors. So kale contains powerful antioxidants that help combat stress and inflammation, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Kale also is full of potassium, fiber, and antioxidants, contributing to better heart health by helping lower our blood pressure and reduce cholesterol. This is amazing benefits and amazing flavor. I hope you all really enjoy this recipe. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, comment down below any other video topics, and subscribe if you aren't a part of this channel. I will see you all in the next video.